everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky and I like to read. Today I wanted to start a new 3-part series where I share with you ways that you can get access to free books. I'm going to break these videos up into physical books, audiobooks, and ebooks. A lot of the ways that you could get the free different versions overlap, but there are some different ways to get each, so I'm going to put them into 3 videos, plus it'll give me more content. Yay! So today I am sharing with you the ways that I know how to get access to free physical books. These are just the ways that I know how. If you know of a different way to get access to free physical books, please leave that down in the comments. I'm going to share these with you from the least amount of effort required to the most amount of effort required. So the first way to get access to free physical books is the easiest, the least amount of effort required, and that is to just sign up for your local library card. It'll take you about 5 to 10 minutes maybe, and all you really need is like proof of your address within that library system, and you have access to all the books in your library's database. Now, some libraries, even like my own, will discontinue books from their database, and they will actually have those available so that you can take them home and keep without returning them. The next way also requires a very minimal effort. This isn't a way that everybody will have access to, but it is to take advantage of little free libraries in your area. These are just the little boxes that you see outside of some businesses or homes, and people donate books to them that you can take and keep. You can go to Little Free Library's website, which I will have linked in the description of this video. You can enter in your city or your zip code, or you can use their Near Me feature and see if you have any Little Free Libraries in your area. If you live in a public area, you might have access to many Little Free Libraries. If you live in a more rural area, you might have access to one or none. So it's not a guaranteed method of getting access to physical books for everybody, but it is one way. And sometimes these little free libraries have really popular books in them. It's a great fun thing to do if you are a book lover on vacation, is to see if there are any little free libraries where you're vacationing and go find them and take a book. It's like a souvenir from wherever you're vacationing that is free. The third way I know how to get access to free physical books is another not guaranteed way that you will get free physical books, but it's a way that you have access to them. And that is to enter Goodreads giveaways. If you didn't know, on Goodreads, they have a giveaway tab where all you pretty much have to do is say, I want to enter to win that book, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Sometimes publishers will offer up giveaways for like 100+ copies of books, and those are the giveaways that I tended to enter because I figured the more copies there are, the more likely I am to win. Didn't always work, but that was my theory. So if you have Goodreads, this takes no effort. All you need is a Goodreads account and to put in your address and click, I want to enter to win. That's it. The next way sort of piggybacks off of the Goodreads giveaway, and that is blog, Facebook pages, Bookstagram, YouTube giveaways. Anytime somebody is in the bookish community, chances are they're going to offer up giveaways periodically. So this one requires a little bit more effort. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more. Typically, you will need a public account. You will have to be 18 years or older. You will have to be following the person doing the giveaway, like their post, comment on their post, tag some people, maybe share it. It takes like 3 minutes tops to enter some giveaways. Don't be the asshole who likes people simply for their giveaways. What I recommend you do is if you see somebody offering up a giveaway, don't follow them and then enter that giveaway. Follow them, start engaging with them so they see your name, they see your handle, and then the next time they have a giveaway, enter that one. So they see, oh, they're not just here for my giveaway. And then they're not going to engage with me at any other time. So that's my tip on that. The next way to get access to free physical books requires a little bit of effort, and that is to join Bookish First. Bookish First is sort of like NetGalley, only Bookish First offers things like ebooks and physical books. I have a link down in the description to Bookish First with a referral code, and if you use that referral code, you will get free points. So the point of Bookish First is that you acquire points, and then you can use those points to request physical book copies. They also do this thing where they give you a first impression of a book. So you will go and you will get access to the first 1 to 5 chapters of a book. You read it, and you give your brief thoughts on it. What did you think about it? Did it hook you? Did it grab you? And for every one of those first impressions you get 100 points. Also, check this little box if you liked the first impression that I would like to win a copy of this. And if you win a copy, they send it to you. If you write a review for that book in a timely manner, you will get additional points. And anywhere you share that review, you will get additional points. So it's a point system ARC-based website. You rack up points, you request free books. Once you get enough points, you don't even have to chance it by entering a giveaway. You can just be like, I want a free copy of that, and they will send it to you. I have gotten many a free physical book copies just by doing this. It is a free website, but all you have to do is sign up for it and read the first impressions and write reviews. So it takes a little bit of effort, but not much if you're already doing that kind of thing. But it is a guaranteed way that you can enter to get free physical book copies, and once you get enough points that you can request ARCs of free physical books. The last two ways that I know how to get access to free physical books are the ways that take the most amount of effort. The first way is to directly reach out to publishers and authors. So this is going to require that you have some sort of online presence. It doesn't have to be a Booktube channel. It doesn't have to be a Bookstagram account. You can just do a blog, or you can just review on Goodreads. More than likely, they aren't going to give you ARCs if you're just Betsy Joe who likes to read for fun and you don't have any online presence. Because what it is essentially is free marketing. They're going to send you a book to read and review, and they expect you to give them a review and promote it somewhere. So you might be able to do that. I'm not going to say it's a 100% no, it's never going to happen. You might get lucky and find a publisher or an author who is willing to send you ARCs and review copies just if you read for fun and don't have any online presence. You might. Know your audience. If you have a blog or an account that you mostly have adult sci-fi people watching you or following you, you might not want to request a middle grade contemporary. You know what I'm saying? Know your audience a little bit, but know what you want to go after. I suggest you go to their website, you do your due diligence, you find out their marketing department and who is in charge of that marketing department, and then you send them a professional email. Again, you might get lucky and be able to DM publishers or authors through like Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or whatever, and they might send you a review copy that way. I personally just don't think that's super professional, especially if you are wanting to do this in a professional manner. I think it's much more professional to send people emails and tell them about yourself and what your target audience is and what your demographics are and things like that. That's how I've done it in the past, and that's how I've had success with it, is knowing what books I want, what my demographic is, what kind of views I'm getting, and just sell yourself up like that. You're going to have to reach out to these people, because especially if you're just starting to ask for review copies, they aren't going to reach out to you unless you're like a super big popular person with a huge following. You're going to have to do the legwork. But it can be done. It doesn't take a lot. It just requires you to put in the effort to get the relationship started. And then once you start reviewing books for them and you get on their radar, you won't continuously have to send them emails for review requests. They will start sending them to you. So it just takes a little bit of legwork and a little bit of effort. So the last way I know how to get access to free physical books, again, requires some effort on your part. And that is to work with brands, businesses, publishers, authors, to get sponsorships from them. Now, there are two ways you can go about sponsorships. You can get paid sponsorships where they will give you money and the item to talk about, or you can get unpaid sponsorships where they send you something for free and you talk about it for free. You will see this a lot on Booktube with like Fairy Loot or Book of the Month or any other type of sponsorship. I do suggest that if you are reaching out to brands for sponsorship, that you have either bought something from them in the past or you've been following them, that you know a little bit about them before you just ask them to sponsor your video or send you free stuff. It helps if you have some sort of personal connection. Again, I'm going to emphasize, this can work for you. You can reach out willy-nilly blind and ask, and you might get a sponsorship. But I find it's more highly effective if you have a personal way in with the company. Like, oh, I've been buying your book boxes for months and I really enjoy them. Or I've been using your product for so many months and I have enjoyed whatever you're selling. Or I've read so many books published by your publishing company and I've really enjoyed them. It makes it a little bit easier for them to connect with you. It is essentially marketing to get sponsorships, so they are going to work with people who have a bigger influence. That's just the way the world works. Don't give up though. If you have a small following, don't feel like it's never gonna work for you, because you will eventually grow and at some point it will eventually work for you. If you don't succeed in getting access to free physical books in one of these methods, try a different one. See what works for you. But those are the ways that I know how to get access to free physical books. Take my advice with a grain of salt. I am not the dictionary on this. I am not a professional at this. These are just my opinions. I have done the full spectrum of everything I've told you to get access to free physical books at some point in my life, and those are the ways that have worked for me. So that's just the advice I can offer you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until my next video where I share with you ways to get access to free ebooks, read something great for me.